Hi dear students, welcome to our next class. In last class you learned about the formation of soil, composition of soil, soil profile and the different layers present in soil and what are the compositions of those soils you learned very well. And you also know about the uses of soil. It is providing optimum conditions for growth of plants and foods like cereals, pulses, fruits, and vegetables we are getting are growing from the soil. And soil helps in storage of water. Underground water can be stored in the soil, and it also acting like a filter tank, a natural filter tank. It filters the water which seeps down into the soil, and the presence of microorganisms in the soil make the soil very fertile. So the bacteria are the microorganisms which are present in this soil, making this soil very fertile. And forests grows in soil and are essential for the new wildlife, and in bringing rains also forest and soil are helping in this purpose. And soil provides useful minerals to the plants. It's supplying because the soil is formed by the breaking up of rocks, that's known as weathering. You learnt this in a before class. So this is helping to provide the minerals to the growing plants. This way there are a number of uses with the soil. So today we are going to learn about soil erosion. What's the meaning of soil erosion, how it occurs, and how it's affecting the nature, we'll see in today's class. Okay, you can see the image here. It is showing just, it's showing like that, a dried land. A drought, when a drought occurs, how the land appears with full of cracks, you are able to see. So these cracks shows that a drought condition. So the drought is occurring because of the soil erosion or desertification. Means what exactly the soil erosion, when you understand the scientific terms of drought and also desertification, will you can understand clearly. So the soil erosion means removal of topsoil. Soil is made up of with different layers. So the upper layer is known as topsoil. This topsoil is containing humus. In yesterday's class you learnt this. So the humus is nothing but the dead and decayed parts of plants and animals, and this is very essential for the growth of plants. Whenever this topsoil runs away or moves away because of the water or the rain or the wind, and when strong wind blows, this topsoil runs away. When heavy rain falls due to the flood, the rainwater, this soil topsoil also runs down. This is known as soil erosion. So here you can see the definition given in this slide. Sometimes the topsoil is carried away by strong winds or washed away by heavy rainfalls. That's known as soil erosion. So, what are the causes for soil erosion? Why this soil erosion is occurring actually in the nature? We'll see. So, the removal of fertile topsoil from a region by wind or rainfall is called soil erosion. So, the loss of fertile soil like topsoil make the land unfit for farming. So, wherever more soil erosion is taking place, that soil further farmers cannot use for growing crops. The soil erosion occurs in those areas where the topsoil is bare and not covered with plants. Yes? So now we will see how this soil erosion actually occurring with the slideshow we are gonna see now. As you can see here, the desert area, how the desertification is taking place. So, the drought conditions, the cracks occurred in the soil can be observed in this picture very clearly, which is because of sometimes the topsoil runs away because of this wind and rain. So, whenever topsoil goes or removed by the wind or rain, then this whole soil without the humus and couldn't give any nutrients for growing plants, so that farmers cannot use this soil for further farming purpose. The soil erosion occurs in those areas where the topsoil is bare and not covered with plants. The main reason for the causes of soil erosion is it's not having the plants. The only reason it is not having any plants. Due to that, the soil erosion is taking place. So, whenever if any plants are grown in these areas, these plant roots will hold the topsoil. So, it binds the topsoil so that soil erosion can be prevented. Due to soil erosion, the land loses its fertility and becomes barren, totally barren land, unused land. So, soil erosion can also cause air pollution and landslides. So, it leads to the air pollution also. So, now you understood the reasons for the soil erosion. And now, one by one, the causes we will see what exactly causing for the soil erosion. The picture shows you about running water. When the water moves from up from hills and mountains, when the rainwater moves down, flows down, that causes for soil erosion. The running water can be seen in the picture. When it rains, some rainwater seeps into the ground and some evaporates. So the rest of the rainwater flows on land and takes a part of the soil with it. This causes for soil erosion process. And now we will see, along with rainwater, the topsoil is coming down. So this will be carried to the rivers, lakes, or seas. The flowing water of a river also causes soil erosion along the banks. Thus, more and more soil is carried by rainwater, river water, as it flows down. On reaching the plants, the flow of river slow down. Part of soil therefore gets deposited on the way. This is called silting. So silting means where the rainwater carries this topsoil that gets deposited at somewhere, and that can be known as silt. So this deposited soil increases over a period of time and makes rivers change in their way. This causes flooding that results in loss of life and property. So, wherever the silt is getting deposited, that's causing for the floods, which affect a lot to the human life. Yes, so now we will move on to the next slide. So the running water, how it's causing for the floods, you understood right now. By running water, it's causing for the floods. Over excess of water carrying away the minerals which are present in that topsoil, the humus, everything will be carried, and they are forming the silting that is called. It forms uh, the deposition of humus, the deposition of minerals is taking place, and this is increasing over a period of time it takes, and it causes for flooding in that particular areas. So when it rains, you can see some rainwater steeps or seeps into the ground and some evaporates. The rest of the rainwater flows and takes a part of the soil within. This causes soil erosion. The soil erosion and water is more in the hilly areas as water flows down faster. Along with rainwater, the topsoil of hills come, come back into the lakes and rivers, and silting process takes place. Deposition of this minerals and humus will takes place. And one more reason, the soil erosion can also occur by the wind. It is also causing erosion is also causing by wind. How a wind causes for soil erosion, we'll see in the picture now. So in deserts where grasses and plants are less, wherever the grass and plants are less, so in those areas, when very strong wind, when a strong wind comes, this strong wind blows away the topsoil from one place to the another place. So that is causing for soil erosion. Now we will see the image once again, how this is taking place. How the wind is carrying away the topsoil, you can see here in this picture, which causes for the soil erosion. And now when you see human activities, like clearing the forest, clearing the forest on large scale, known as deforestation. So this deforestation is also one of the cause for soil erosion. Cutting down of trees on large scales in a huge amount, the forest trees are cut down, that's causing for the soil erosion. So in this picture you can see how the topsoil is carried away when we are doing the deforestation. Deforestation is nothing but just cutting down the trees in large quantities whenever trees are available, so that the trees roots will hold the topsoil. So wherever the roots are, plants are not there, this cannot bind, topsoil can't bind with their roots, so that it's leading to the desertification, deposition of sand, completely sand, and without the humus the fertile soil won't be. This is before the deforestation, and this picture is after the deforestation. So you can find out the difference between both of them. Okay. So till now you learnt about how the running water causing for soil erosion, and you also learnt how the wind causes for soil erosion, and you also learnt the meaning of soil erosion, what's the meaning of soil erosion, and how human activities causing for soil erosion you learnt, like deforestation is one of the cause for soil erosion. These all you learnt. So now you are very familiar with the causes of deforestation. What causing for the deforestation you understood now. And sometimes overgrazing of animals are also one of the causes for soil erosion. When grazing animals like cows, sheep, and goats are made to graze on the same area of land again and again, so they eat up most of the green grass and other plants. As a result, the soil becomes very loose and it can be easily carried away by the strong winds. So, in this picture, you can see how the overgrazing is taking place. Most of the animals are overgrazed and they are causing for soil erosion. Most of the plants are getting destroyed here and their roots are also getting spoiled. So these plants, when they dry up, the roots, whenever the roots are not available, no natural thing cannot bind the topsoil. So that soil erosion is caused by overgrazing. And you can also see ploughing on the hillside. Ploughing on hillside is also one of the cause for soil erosion. How the ploughing on hillside causes for soil erosion, we'll see. Overgrazing, deforestation, and ploughing near the hilly areas. So, ploughing of land also leaves bare and loose the soil, which causes for soil erosion due to strong wind or running water. Yes, so this picture will tell you about soil erosion, how it takes place. Ploughing near the hilly areas also leaves bare or loose soil, which causes for soil erosion due to strong wind or running water. Understood? So in today's class you learned about the meaning of soil erosion and what are the causes for soil erosion. Like few causes are like overgrazing, human activities like overgrazing, deforestation, ploughing near the hilly areas, and these all are causes for deforestation. And also rain, running water and winds are also causes for soil erosion. So you understood the problem now. How to sort out this problem, how to conserve this topsoil. In tomorrow's class we are going to learn. Okay, so in textbook page number 56, some multiple choice questions worksheets are available. So you try to solve these worksheets and send me the pics, children. In tomorrow's class we will learn how to conserve the topsoil. Thank you.